Hey, can you hear me? Cool. I think Brandon is also joining. Hey,
Hello,
how are you?
living the dream. How are you doing?
Well, as well, actually. Pretty good.
Of course. This video quality is great. What camera are you using?
Depth Tech 4K camera.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's incredible. You look great.
Thank you. I
Hmm.
I I record a lot of online course videos, so
Oh, okay.
I have I bought this one and it's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing. Is it just me in here or is there other people?
Hmm.
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Matthias in there as well, and
Okay.
the note taker from Ronald joined, but I kicked him out.
Okay.
So I'll just wait another couple of minutes. I'm trying to find out how to lock the room. So give me a second, see if I can
Hmm.
find that.
Where are you, Brandon? Looks so sunny.
I am in Colorado.
All
I
right.
actually I actually just left the gym. I'm gonna race home right now. I live like
How
five
long? How
minutes.
long? Oh, good. Because you shouldn't be driving when I do this.
Yes, yes, I'm gonna race home.
Yep. Yeah, there's a lot going on energetically speaking.
So it's like, yeah, one thing after the other. Will it get? I keep asking, like, when will it get better? Because this year is just being like, whoo, one
Well,
thing
let's
after the
try to
other.
give you a little bit today. Okay. So
But that's
Brandon,
why
you're
I said
home.
I'll join no matter what. I'll join the call today because, and I'll join tomorrow as well. And I was on the call with the guys today and said, make sure you all join the call tomorrow, Carolyn.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to this. Okay, so Tennessee, I explained a little bit to you. Brennan, you don't know. Well, you've seen the energy at work with Ronald, but you haven't experienced it yet. Well, on the side. So a couple of things can happen, especially on a distance. You can feel dizzy, which is normal, and you can feel out of balance. So you can have the sensation to start sitting like this, for example. Just let it go. It's okay. As long as you're sitting, there's no problem. But you cannot drive during this because sometimes, depending on what releases, you will get a trauma release. So this is mostly a healing done on emotions and insecurity, and it will give you clarity and creativity most of the time, and it will ground you. That's the other thing. So I have a little bit of music. I'm going to put that on in the background. If you want, I would close your eyes, do sort of a meditation while I work. I already scanned. So can I see with you? I am, and Brendan, I'm not sure for you yet, but just so you know what I'm working with, so I'm obviously working with my hands, but if I want something to do something very specific at a very specific point in your body or in your mind, I will use this one. Let me see, that one. It's an ankh. It's an Egyptian symbol, basically for life and for energy flow. And so this pulls things out. So if you suddenly feel warmth at a very specific spot, that's probably because I'm using this one. Yeah. So sorry, I'm scanning while I'm mentioning this. So just sit back, just relax. I've set up the connection already, and just let it flow. Let me know if this. So I got this one sort of music. Let me see if I can. Let me know if this is a very annoying type of music or if you like it. Yeah? Okay, I will go on mute as well. So this sound will come from my computer. I hope they don't have commercials or anything in the meantime in the sound.
Do we need to hear you talking or no?
No.
Okay, great. Yeah, just because the music is loud. But it's perfect for me. If it's loud
is it
enough.
too much for you?
No,
Okay.
just in case I needed to hear you. But if I don't, then it's okay.
No, you don't have to hear me. I will slowly wake you up by turning down the music. And then, so when you hear the music go down and then stop, you know that it's time to take, and I would like you to take another deep breath, 1 or 2 more, and then when you're ready, you open your eyes. No rush. But when you don't hear the music anymore, you know that I'm there, that I'm at that point. Okay. So let's all go on mute, but there's nothing that disturbs it, and hopefully this music doesn't have commercials. Can we? You guys good?
Yes.
Okay. That was 20 minutes already, and I don't want to push it for you.
That didn't feel like 20 minutes at all.
It didn't.
Is it okay for you guys if I share a bit?
Yes.
Okay. For what I did with you. Brennan, for you, I mostly I noticed a lot of routine, and I added a bit more passion.
Awesome.
I focused on your root, so connecting, getting that fire from the earth, and there was something in. So I found there was a lot of connection to old events, situations. I'm not sure, from the heart, and I tried to remove some of that. Not all of it, because it would be too intense for you, for your body to get everything removed all at once.
Mm-hmm.
So I decoupled a couple of things that seemed really ancient and that were not serving you.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Tennessee, for you, it's your. I found you were very open to receive, but a little bit too open. So you received everything, like your neighbor's sadness, your the lady in the supermarket that wasn't feeling well, your, everything. And so I closed that down slightly, not for you not to receive it, but for you to be able to choose what to receive. And there was something in here, sort of, that blocked the flow of energy, from your head to your heart a little bit. And so I tried to open up that channel a bit more so that this and that can communicate a little bit better, which hopefully will give you a little bit of clarity.
I'm sure it will. Thank you. Yes, I'm definitely used to open and been trying to filter a little bit, but it's just been yeah, hard to close, to tone down the channel. Like, I do pick up too easy, like, and I know most of the time I recognize when it's not mine, but because I think how I've been, like, of my own stuff, then, it just gets there, and then I don't notice to clear it off and that kind of stuff. So thank you for doing that. I appreciate that.
Okay. And for the
Yes,
both of
thank
you,
you.
I just dumped some old stuff into the floor, basically.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I could feel that. I could feel
Really?
that energy going. Yeah, I could feel that energy, that warming sensation going down from my head down to my root chakra, and then I felt my legs getting warmer as that was happening.
That makes sense.
And I also had my hands like in my lap a little bit, kind of like in between my thighs, and my hands were also getting very warm as that energy was moving down.
Not only that, I unblocked them a little bit.
My hands?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, because this thumb has been twitching for the last 2 days, and it stopped twitching when that happened. So
Okay.
thank you.
So the way I moved the energy through your body was from the base of your spine to here, and then from here out
Mm-hmm.
to clean up, and then adding new energy. And I don't know, I found that there was a slight blockage in both your hands, actually. So I just thought, let me clean that up while I'm anyway here.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. There was actually a point too, during the meditation where a purple light was very bright here, and it started to spread kind of like a cone, like this. So a very bright light, and then as the light spread, it like dimmed. The further down it went, it was like a faded purple that went down into my body. So
Amazing.
yeah, it was great. Felt really good.
It's
I love
awesome.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Were you working on my right side, Carolina? Because at some point I felt like start feeling,
Point out your right side, please. Yes, definitely.
yeah, I was feeling very strong, my right side being worked on, and I also felt some pain.
In your right
Um,
hip,
yes,
in the back of
basically.
your right hip here. Yes.
Yeah, I start feeling like from the front to the back, yeah. And
And a little bit here on the back of your shoulder as well. I think
yeah,
I
yeah.
removed something there as well.
Yeah, that's a very known blockage point for me. I know that point, it hurts. But it was very interesting because it's just, I felt straight away when it was, I was like, oh, and it was just really bringing the attention there to the area. And then eventually from there, then I start feeling the whole the right side being worked on. And it was very interesting because when we started, I start seeing this light, and then I start seeing my unicorn. And he was touching with his horn, nearly like if it was my horn as well. Like it was kind of interesting. And he's just opening up that way. And then I start seeing very interesting things. And then and then once I connected with the actual Ankh, then I saw Isis. She was then talking to me, like right in front of me. And I know when it's her because she makes me feel like I transform as well, like into an Egyptian. So,
Nice.
oh, then it start working with me, and then it start showing some things. It's always who comes first is Mary Magdalene and Yeshua. So they came together, and then their daughter, like Aurora, came, so which was very beautiful to have that because it was the first time to see the three of them. But then after, in the end, just before the end, it was perfect because literally they were showing me, Isis was then leading and then showing me about this balance between the feminine and the masculine. And she was showing how I think she has Osiris, and then Hathor has equivalent of God as well, and then Anubis and Bastet, and and like just the equivalents that show for me, and then obviously Mary Magdalene and Yeshua, and then she said, and then was it Mary with Joseph, like all the, and it should literally start lining up, like if it was for me,
All those
everyone that's
couples.
above me, yeah, and and then they were just saying, you see, and then it's like you are in our lineage and you're part of us. You too have your divine masculine, so you don't have to worry. And said he's nearly ready for you.
Ah, well, that
So
explains. So the right
that's
side of the
interesting.
body kind of is often associated with that.
Yes,
So
yes,
that's pretty cool as well then.
yeah. Because as soon as it finished, I just felt like super aligned. And then the rainbow serpent also was here around me, and then she was, just giving me strength. And actually, at some stage, she was biting, but she didn't bite to give in it. She was biting to suck it out, whatever was here. And then I was just trusting and go with it, and as soon as I
This
finished
is
this,
so good. This is giving me goosebumps because you're basically describing my entire walk through your body. When you say she bit me here, that's where I put on your protection.
Amazing.
That's
And
the
it was
spots
just
where I put
beautiful.
on the protection.
So there you go. So I was just in this journey, and I said I just trust. And then I actually at some point I started saying I don't want to, I don't. I said I trust, and I trust this healing. I trust the energy, and I accept it. I accept the healing, and I accept the, what I'm channeling. I just accept and accept. That's what I was saying. So, yeah, beautiful. And as soon as you finish, literally showing me, yes, it's fully aligned. Then you're like, brought us back here. It was like perfect timed. It was
Nice.
just like, I
Beautiful.
was like, wow, that was never seen. This was the first time this happened. I'd say first time.
Very cool. Which reminds me,
Beautiful.
Brandon, for you, I
Hmm.
got your spiritual power animal
Hmm.
is a hawk,
Oh, nice. Nice.
and
It's transforming.
it's
It's transforming.
I saw it coming in, and it was like a hawk and then a phoenix and then back to a hawk,
Interesting.
Wow.
and it sort
That's
of
very
soared
interesting.
over, and I just got this idea of, oh, that must be his power animal, or
Mm,
otherwise something that I need to tell you. That at
mm.
least I needed to
Nice.
tell you that it came in. So I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not.
got tingles.
I don't know anything about power animals, to be honest.
Hmm.
So you have to look it up what that means.
I have a book. I'll take
I
a
will.
picture and I'll send it to you
Oh, please do.
if I have your
Yeah.
contact. I have a book
Yes.
that, or I can go and get if you have time, but I can try to take photo. I've done a journey a long time ago. They can change as well, but it's kind of interesting, and they show like for my daughter when I was giving birth to her, and I had a really difficult time because she didn't want to come out. She's like, this word is too mean and stuff. And then there was my brother doing ceremony in the US to hold space for her and telling her, it's safe, come out.
Hmm.
4 days, 4 days to
Oh,
have
wow.
at an
Wow.
emergency section in the end. So
Wow.
she really did not want to come out. But it was very interesting because I was praying at some point. I was just praying. I was already 3 days in or something. And I was praying. And I was having contractions every 6 minutes for 4 days, right? So just give an idea. But I was praying and I said, I just want her to be good. Like everything should come out safe and healthy, right?
Hmm.
And then, obviously, they're talking to me and it's like, she'll be fine. She'll be fine. I said, but how I'm gonna know she's gonna be fine? Said, give me a sign. And then I saw a vision of a ladybird.
Hmm.
And then I was like, okay, so if I see a ladybird somewhere, I will know this for sure. But I was inside the maternity hospital, right? And at some point after, I went for a walk because they said it helps with contractions, blah, blah, blah. So I went for a walk. And I didn't have a contraction came really strong. So I was in the corridor. I held myself in the thing and I bent down because it was really strong. I was just bent down and then let it go. And as soon as it was gone and I got up, and then in front of me, like right in front of me, there was a picture of a ladybird.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
wow.
And I knew that it's like, that's her power animal. It wasn't mine.
Mm.
It's
Mm.
like, this is her. And she loves ladybirds. She loves ladybirds. Like her first birthday was all themed ladybird, and she knows she loves them and she talks to them. It's amazing. But for me, I got an owl, and I was always obsessed with
Owl.
owls. I was always
Hmm.
obsessed with owls because I always say I'm a night owl. I'm definitely a night owl, and I love owls. Love them so much.
Hmm.
There was a long time I did a shamanic journey, and my owl came, and I was flying with her or him, I'm not sure. And it was
Hmm.
flying around and stuff, and it was just beautiful. But I know sometimes they change, and I know sometimes not just one that
Hmm.
we
Well,
have,
and
right? Because I
sometimes
know an eagle comes very strong as well for me sometimes.
they just bring a message and then they leave. It
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily mean that it's your power animal. It's just a power animal that shows itself to bring a message.
And by the way, I have to say, I love the rat race recovery coach. I mean,
It's a type of business coaching. I help people get out of the 9 to 5 and into a different purpose, and most of the time it involves their own business. So I help people build their business. So
that's
Awesome.
amazing. So maybe you can help me on my journey.
maybe I can. Maybe I can. Okay.
Caroline, thank you
Awesome.
so much for you giving us this time and this blessing Really
You're
appreciate it.
Yes.
And have a very safe
Yes.
journey and enjoy Brazil for all of
Well,
us.
Yes, please do. All right.
okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.